This is Water Elemental.
And this is Axis, and we are here to talk about the League of Legends. Some Mobius-style battle game. We kind of talk about what's going on over at Riot Games in the land of Valorant, what with the League and their day-to-day activities involving solving global issues with a few people butchering each other.
Yeah, I was about to bring up the butchering, and then you cut me.
I am known for my ability to interrupt.
Indeed. Anyways,
so speaking of which,
all right,
a couple of interesting
Stop
things
it!
this week. Got a new champion and his mechanics preview, a single new skin, and then some interesting stuff coming up for Season 2 involving teams and summoner spells, and of course, some spells,
skins,
just stuff.
Stuff and things.
Things and stuff, our favorites. So probably the first thing everyone's been looking at is Stich, the Tidal Trickster. I'm sorry, Fizz.
Fizz.
Yes,
it looks exactly like Stich. It's silly.
Alright, he's a champion that they're saying is going to depend heavily on evasiveness and really kind of on and off sustained damage. They're calling him an assassin because of his mobility and his ability to evade damage. But I think of him as more of a
kind of like a Shaco.
Not even a Shaco. Shaco's sort of a frightening, just out of nowhere guy. He seems like he's more of a touch and go, sort of jump in, jump out, low damage character to me. From what they've said, they haven't really said that much. They kind of just put a lot of paragraphs describing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, we're working with just the sneak peek and the mechanics preview at this point.
Yeah, basically it has the thing where he gets up on the pole and he slams down, and then the shark ability. Those are the only two we really know about for certain.
First off, throwing a fish at people and then a shark popping up out of nowhere is pretty awesome. I do have to admit, it's depending on how long it takes for damage to be dealt. But that alone is pretty cool. It's just a delayed damage thing where you can pop in, throw the fish, and then, they're sitting at the tower, and after a while they're basing or something. Shark comes up, munch, and then you run away. Or even that pole thing where you become untargetable. That might be actually pretty good if you want to tower dive.
Or vault over walls.
That is true. Depending how high it is.
We'll see. When I first saw him, I was really looking forward to a champion who was maybe like Tide Hunter or Admiral from original Dota. But it looks like he's going to be something different. So that's kind of good and that's kind of bad. Again, it looks like he's going to be sort of a tricky melee, kind of like maybe a Wukong even. Which, not that I dislike Wukong, but a little soon, that's all I'll say.
Yeah, there hasn't been a caster in a while.
But you should be excited. You're always like, I want a water champion. They don't release water champions. I want to be a water man. And now you have one.
Do I really sound like that?
That's. I bet if the audio is up, they'll be like, wow, Water Elemental actually sounds really funny for once. This is weird.
Oh, badooch. Yeah, good shot. No, I was excited, and then I saw, kind of how he was portrayed. He's more of like a shark. He's not really kind of like a caster, which I was hoping for, but I can't complain anymore.
Water-esque.
Water-esque. He has a shark. That makes up for it, though. Sharks with freaking lasers.
Rocket laser dinosaur shark?
That would be awesome. But let us know what you guys think. We're working on little right now, so...
Yeah, there's not too much out about him. I'm not terribly excited for him, but maybe as more comes out, I'll get to. So right now he seems kind of like just sort of weak.
Most Yordles kind of don't get built up as much as other champions.
Well, Rumble.
Yeah. As far as news this week, we got a couple interesting things coming out for...
Season 2.
First off is the summoner spells. They're tweaking them for Season 2. We're getting some new ones, but we're also losing a couple. So
we're losing Fortify and Rally, and we're regaining what's it called? Promote and we're getting a new one to replace Rally. What's it called again?
Surge.
Surge.
And what Surge is the best way to describe it is, it's Rally mixed kind of with Tarek's Ultimate, previous Ultimate, where it was the Aura. So pretty much it's going to be the abilities of Rally, but it's going to stationize on you, kind of like Tarek's Radiance. So it seems like it's going to work better, but depending or not how Season 2 rolls, I might just go on to a couple of champions since Rally wasn't as useful as...
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a Smurf account called Lieutenant Surge. I'm going to play Kennen exclusively, and I'm going to have Surge as his summoner spell. I'm going to beat up children.
But
come on!
I'm laughing!
I thought about that really hard.
It took me a whole 2 minutes to figure out that joke.
I was dead. I let you prattle on for a good 15 seconds. You know how hard it is for me to let you prattle at all? Ugh.
I hate you. This is blame Water Elemental for everything today.
I love it.
It's because I fixed the microphone.
Yes, it is. We'll get on to that later. Next thing that's coming out is ranked teams. Basically, they didn't release too much about it, but basically there's solo and duo queue, and then there's the 5-man group. But I think this is going to let you have an entire team of 5 people. That's a registered team essentially, with your captain, and you'll add or invite people, and you'll play
share an elo.
Yeah, so you all share an elo, and you move up and down the tiers. Really, what this will do is it'll make you really work hard with your friends, and it'll make you, if maybe a friend can't come with you 1 week, but you still kind of want to get ranked up, you can do XXX and not have to worry about getting your elo dragged up or down by a certain party member and getting inflated or deflated boosts to your elevation.
And what they said was, they also mentioned that you're going to have tags and special names and stuff like that. So you will be recognized with probably a clan tag or something like that.
I am looking forward to all the really dirty names, personally.
It's Modern Warfare all over again.
I gay! That's really clever.
Good job, guys.
Well, that's all of the Modern Warfare tags I see. Oh, goodness. We got a new skin this week, Asylum Shaco. Shaco got a lot of good skins, but it's nice to see him getting another one, especially with all the attention they've been giving him. This will be a good way for them to earn a couple of bucks. As far as the skin in-game, it doesn't look... I haven't seen it yet, to be honest.
The pictures from what I saw, it kind of looks like the Clockwork Shaco. It looks like a recolor Shaco.
Well, guys, if you have seen it in-game, let us know what it looks like. A verdict is always good news.
I'm not a Shaco player, so I wouldn't really be too in-depth into it, but...
True that.
But we got a bunch of interesting sales this week. First off, they just released a limited edition triple threat pack containing Misfortune, Katarina, and Xin Yao.
All very sort of adaptable characters. Xin Yao can be played as a very heavy bruiser or a very strong attack speed character. Misfortune is again a very strong AD carry, and with the recent change to AP ratios, she can be played as a very devastating hybrid. And Katarina, again, always a devastating hybrid, always a good choice, resourceless champion, very fun to play. This is a very good pack if you're looking for a bunch of kind of versatile, potential multi-role characters.
And they said that in total they're going to be 80% off and pick them up really cheap. They rarely do stuff like this. So.
True that. What other sales do we have this week?
For skin sales, we have High Noon Twisted Fate.
Not a terrible looking skin, and especially with Graves out, this is a great thing if you want to do a queue with a friend who has Graves. You can be both rolling around with sort of the Western theme going on. Always a good time.
We have Siren Cassiopeia.
This one, there has some water effects to it, which is very nice. I personally have the Western Cassiopeia, and I like it a lot. Siren, I've never been too wowed with, but it is very interesting looking, and it does kind of go with the whole theme of what she actually is.
I like the color palette on this one. It's a different change than it is with the Western one, though.
For sure. It's
a higher difference. So if you want something different than the Western one, definitely get this one since she only has 2 skins.
Yes, you don't really have another option.
Unless you want to go with the original, then you're a loser. And then finally we have Pharaoh Gnosis, another Gnosis skin on sale.
Susan, I like Susan, but some of his skins are kind of a letdown. This one's not too bad, but I really wish there were more champions from the desert area on Valorant, so you could really kind of build a desert theme team with these Pharaoh skins, because the Pharaoh skins are really cool.
Well, you have Nidalee, you have Amamu, you have Renekton, and you have Gnosis.
Well, Renekton doesn't have a Pharaoh one yet.
It's true. So.
And Nidalee's not from there. She just has a skin theme for that one. But, again, not a terrible looking skin, and for only $8.75, or $4.87 rather.
Only for $8.75?
Oh my god.
Great discounts!
Seriously. 6%. And what champion sales do we have this week?
We have Wukong, LeBlanc, and Mundo.
Wukong's in a great place after these buffs. It's definitely worth picking him up. He's very strong. LeBlanc, again, is a very bursty early game champion. Leaves you open for a lot of trolling, and her lore is very interesting. Mundo! Very interesting champion. Kind of lackluster as of late, but if you really kind of get the handle on him and learn him pretty darn well, I think he'd be a very difficult champion to fight. Very misunderstood characters. If you're looking for something extremely different, Mundo might be a good character for you.
Man, that's really slow news week. I thought there was more.
We got Stich, we got sales. That's really about it.
And the small news for Season 2.
Let's move on to our own section here. To be honest, not a whole lot this week from you guys.
I'm disappointed.
No, you brought up the tier list thing again. Yeah, I know. Last week we talked about the lore tier list. It's just jerking you around, but
hey, I like the tier list. I was actually proud of that hard work we put into it.
Oh goodness, it is. To be honest, it is something I have been working on, but it's not something I feel entirely comfortable with. I am very biased, and it is a little bit hard to discern actual gameplay prowess with my own skill level, my own play style, with what I think is actually, the most successful in terms of strengths and weaknesses in game. So it is something I'm a little bit uncomfortable with doing, but I have been working on it. I really have. But again, it's not something I can just release in a segment on our podcast because it will run very long. So it might be something I post maybe on our Facebook or something like that. But I'll figure it out. I'll get it posted soon. If I forget, poke me. Not you.
Oh.
But yes, I will try and work on one and get one out for you guys, even if it is a little bit biased, even if it isn't exactly maybe what Elementals is posting.
Excuse me, princess.
No, not you. The actual Elementals.
The ones that live in my basement?
This guy doesn't know anything about League. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes.
Nope.
That's okay.
I am the guy that you make fun of to make the show somewhat interesting. I have no opinion whatsoever.
But that's really it for questions. Please send us more. We love any comments, questions, anything like that we get. Post them in our comments below or send them to our email at spazticgaming@gmail.com. You can find the information in the link section below.
Link below.
Whatever the thing is, it's there. But yes, we love to read them on air. We love long discussions. We love to really we love it when you guys stretch our brains, make us think about stuff. We love to just discuss stuff. So please send something in for us next week. Love to hear it.
Guys, spread the word on us. We want our show to grow more.
Or don't. We can stagnate and die in this little section of YouTube. I'm happy either way.
I'm not. I want to be like the amoeba that eats things alive. Kind of like Machinima.
I want to just enjoy myself. And you know what? I am so happy with all of you. I don't know that I could spread my love even thinner on you guys. I don't know that I could do that.
Anyways, just share if you can. Don't tell us we're losers at life, and then post us.
Tell us we're losers.
Don't post us on the Han forums because it's happened before.
No, do it.
It was horrible.
Do it.
On other news, I am going to start working on the League of Legends boot camp again. Yay. Unfortunately, because of school and other unnecessary things going on, I wasn't able to work on it. But I'm between jobs.
School and other unnecessary things.
Car breaking down, bad things. So I'm working on that. I've taken all your stuff into consideration. I'm going to make the list, and I'm going to get that up sometime soon. I just need to collect footage and actually make my voiceover. which doesn't make me sound like a complete other robot talking like this and explaining why some
You
champions
always
are good.
sound like a robot.
I know.
Is that all we got?
Dude, I'm just so excited. Skyrim comes out tonight. You're in the Swoder beta.
Oh, I almost forgot. I get Modern Warfare 3, right? I'm having a great time. I love Modern Warfare 3. The riot shield's great. The new rifle. So I get that. I'm really excited. Run around killing stuff, killing dudes, leveling up my weapons and stuff. Log in the morning. I have a SWTOR weekend beta pass in my email account. I'm so excited. Like, it's 27 hours till I get to play. Ooh, it's so good. So good. If you guys are in the game, if you guys are in the beta weekend, because I know they sent out like 1 million invites. If you guys are in there, I'd love to talk to you.
I didn't get one.
Yeah, he didn't get one, but I did. And if you guys are big Star Wars nerds like me, you'll be so excited. If you are, maybe send us an email, maybe post a comment saying what your handle's going to be or whatever. And heck, maybe we could even knock out a flashpoint or something if you guys want. So
we can always keep a track. I might have you in charge of the Facebook stuff this weekend. If you guys are in the beta, say what you are on the Facebook page, and then we'll post what server he's going to be on and all that fun stuff.
Yay!
If you guys still play DC Universe.
Oh God! So guys, enjoy It's a great time for video games.
Uncharted
right
3. You know, you got all these great games.
Skyrim, Assassin's Creed, Modern Warfare, Battlefield 3. It's just a good time. And
enjoy the weekend from Spazticgaming to you.
Yes. And that's all the filler we have time for this week.
We wanted to hit the 15-minute mark because YouTube has us under contract.
We don't want to seem too short there for you guys. But yeah, have a great time. And if you're on the beta, please let me know. I'd love to play with some of you guys. And this has been Axis.
And Water Elemental.
And it is 27 hours. 27 hours. 27 hours. 27 hours. 27 hours. 27 hours. 27 hours.